Power does what it wants. Power does what it wants. Power does what it wants.
Alright guys, in Orlando, we're at the U.S. Post Office.
Do I need to stretch it out the back?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Or why is he going?
Next up, Supervisor. Give me 1 second, sir. Yes, I can stand. Thank you. You all set? Yes. Sorry about that, sir.
Great.
Good to you.
And then plaid pants, gray and white.
Do you want somebody to sign with you
Yes.
this?
Gray, white, blue, stripes, plaid. No, it doesn't look visible.
Okay, so gives me priority for 725 or like this 35 for 25.
Glasses.
Go ahead and answer the Hausman question there, please.
All right.
Excuse me, this is not my station, so I'm looking for something. Where's that for?
Do you know what?
If you turn it in here, it'll be there, by the way. If you mail it, then it's a very short solicitation process.
But once I do that, oh my God, I have to call them and let them know.
You just missed him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, did?
Right there.
Oh,
Used to be a ride. I think you used to be a
That's-
ride.
Yeah.
Are you guys asked to leave?
Yes.
Okay. Sir, you need to leave.
Excuse me?
You need to leave the property because the post office has asked you to leave.
For what reason?
Well, it's trespassing, so if the post office employees have asked you to leave, you need to leave because you can be
arrested for trespass after warning, since you've been asked to leave the property.
Okay, and anybody could ask you to leave public property?
The people that work here, yeah, they can, because they're actually, they pertain to this building.
Yeah.
Right, absolutely. Like you guys can trespass somebody from a park, but can you just roll up on somebody in a park and ask them to leave?
Well, that's all depending.
There has to be a crime.
Yeah, if the park is closed, then yes.
Right.
But,
Is
or
this-
if they're breaking some type of other city ordinance related to the park, then yes, we could.
Is this a public lobby?
This is, well, it's the post office property right here.
Right, which is federal government, which is
Yes,
public,
but
right?
this is no different than like a Publix or a Walmart. Everyone can walk into a Publix just like everyone can walk into here. So you're
That's
walking into here,
actually-
this is controlled by, you know, these employees, management here. So whatever you're doing, I don't know what you're doing that they don't like.
I've been in over 100
So-
post offices and had this conversation probably
Okay.
about 60 times. So let me inform you real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
I came in, I stood over there quietly, out of the way. I did not impede business, nor did I
That-
cause a
that's fine.
disruption because I didn't speak to anybody.
Which we
Yeah.
appreciate. Thank you.
Right around the corner on the wall is federal law 39 CFR 232.1, conduct on postal property. Okay? Photographs in the foyers and lobby areas of the post office for news and commercial purposes
Okay.
are permitted. I've already talked with the postal inspector here for Florida. What I'm doing is perfectly legal. She just didn't like the fact that I was recording, which is why she asked me to leave.
Yeah.
That would be a violation of my First Amendment right.
Okay, well, here's the deal with that. What's your name? You don't have to,
I go by Captain Awesome.
Captain Awesome.
Cool, Captain Awesome. So here's what we're talking about, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We're not saying that you recording is wrong,
Right,
or that you don't have the right to record. We're not saying that at all.
okay.
Okay, but because this property belongs to the post office, they have the right to ask you to leave at any point.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with you recording. They just don't feel comfortable with you being here. They can tell you, hey, you gotta go. And so that's what Officer Hammond is trying to explain to you.
So I would recommend, like you said, you've clearly done this 60 times. And
Do you guys have a supervisor that we could
I would,
possibly get
yeah,
out
we
here?
can, if you'd like to speak to a supervisor, we
Yeah.
can call one, but I would recommend complaining to the postal inspector or whoever.
Well, I've already gotten permission from the postal inspector, so.
Well, you should inform them that this post office, if they're doing something they're not supposed to be doing, you should inform them of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if we could get just the supervisor out here, because I don't think maybe my rights are being understood as it is, unfortunately. So I'll need badge numbers from you guys. You guys got badge numbers, Officer Hammond? What's your number?
19645.
19645?
Correct.
Okay, and Zabala? Zabala?
Yes, Zabala.
Zabala.
Yes.
What's your
34925.
34925?
You want to call me? You want to call me right now?
I have no idea what's going on. Maybe
Manda?
you can get mine if you want. I have no idea what's
Anybody that comes on scene that makes contact, I always get the name and identifying number. You're running body cam as well, it looks
Good
like.
idea.
Yeah, I'll be requesting all that.
33156.
33156. Okay. All right, well, we'll step outside. We'll wait on a supervisor.
We can wait wherever we want. We're gonna wait right here. So if you want to wait outside.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't telling you what to do.
Oh, you're telling us what to do.
No, not going to.
Yeah, I'll get that in a second. I'll get that.
You're not gonna identify yourself, sir?
Nope.
Okay, then we have a problem. You know that, right?
Yeah. What's the problem?
Because the premises want you trespass. That's why we're here. I don't know what they told you because, like I said, we just got here.
Yeah.
So the premises want you trespass, so you need to identify yourself so we can do it.
What's the statute that makes me identify for a trespassing warning?
You're on private property right now.
No, I'm not, sir. This is federal property. It's public property. Get a supervisor, please.
They're coming.
Okay.
You have to go, we have an individual requesting the supervisor of the post office. Supervisor is on his way. Yeah, yeah.
You guys need me in here?
Huh?
You guys need me in here?
No, we don't need you in here.
Okay. Enough for me to do some paperwork or something?
Yeah.
I'll grab this door.
Oh, you're good. Appreciate it.
Good.
You're gonna keep filming me. Come down here and film this.
It's a nice Mustang.
Oh. Just want to make sure you see that side too.
No loitering?
Watering.
Yeah, I know all about loitering.
I'm sure.
Loitering is standing around someplace with no purpose. Fortunately,
So what's your purpose?
well, a journalist's purpose is gathering content on stories, matters of public interest. 11th Circuit Court, Smith v. City of Cummings,
So
being the right to...
What's your public interest with the post office?
Well, they're public workers. They're on the
Okay.
public dime.
Yep.
And Smith v. City of Cummings, 11th Circuit, which rules Florida, Georgia, and Alabama, states that we have the right to record our public officials in the course of their public duties.
Okay.
Public
so you
official
feel-
being anybody that receives money from the public.
Okay, so you just felt like coming to the post office to
I
record
do it
the
every
workers?
day, all day for the last 2 years. Over 500 state buildings in Florida, Georgia, and Alabama.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I got a couple lawsuits going because
that's
people
your
like to
hobby.
trespass
That's your
people
hobby.
for public property with no law being broken.
Yeah.
Well, people need to learn the law, right? Right? People need to obey the law. I love the law.
Well, yeah, but the law's good.
I love the law. I obey the law. And I want to make sure that everybody else starts obeying the law as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Unlike most Americans that spend their free time on reality TV and Xbox, I read old law books and new law books, and I love the law. It's a great thing. We all need to understand our rights and obligations under said law.
Yeah, it is.
The First Amendment's number one for a reason, because it's the best, right? When you come in first, it's the best, the most important. That's freedom of press. So when I go to a government building and the government tries to trespass me for practicing that First Amendment right, that looks suspicious to the citizens.
Okay.
You know, what are they trying to hide? They got 15 cameras inside.
Yeah.
What's my camera going to do that those 15 ain't? It's suspicious.
Yeah.
Plus,
Like I said,
you know, in this
they never
day and
said anything
age,
to us about you recording.
huh?
They never mentioned anything about you recording.
Why'd they say they wanted me to leave?
That's the reason why they told you to leave.
Well, why'd they tell me they wanted me to leave?
Because you're making everybody uncomfortable, I guess.
How do I make people uncomfortable?
Listen, man, we
That's
just
not, man. I
we
don't
get the
know.
calls from
I'm just
service.
telling you what we got.
And besides that, unfortunately for them, there's no uncomfortable law on the books. You know, you guys ain't the comfort police or the feelings police. You're law enforcement. If I haven't broken the law, you really have no authority over me.
We were trying to figure it out. Hey, sir. So, post office, they did whatever post office people do, fight, talk to whoever. They said they don't want you trespassed anymore. However, our supervisor just pulled up. You're more than welcome to speak to our supervisor, let him know the fabulous job we did today while serving you as a public servant.
Sure, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Their manager.
Are they still there or is she gone?
No, she's still in there.
I'll be with you in 1 second, sir. Yeah, I just want to take me sure you see that your key is.
Good deal. I don't know what you talked to. Regional something.
Yeah, it's the law's posted right on their wall.
Yeah.
Just because people are uncomfortable because I'm recording, that don't mean nothing.
It doesn't mean nothing, but
Well, look at the paparazzi. I mean, you can't honestly tell me that celebrities are not uncomfortable. So obviously that doesn't matter.
hey, we get it. We're right there with you, but you know, we tell people all the time, like, hey, you know, what you're doing is not against the law, but it may be, you know, concerning others. But like you said, we're not the
Not the
concerning
feelings,
police, the
right.
feel-good police, you know.
Right.
But you already know that, so
Yeah, I'm sure
already
people carrying concealed weapons is concerning to a lot of people, but
yeah,
that's all right.
it is. Just like the First Amendment.
Yes, sir. Only a requirement to give a name if you've been lawfully detained or arrested.
Correct. That's why we haven't asked
Yeah,
for your name.
but in Georgia now, Georgia's different. Give a false name at any time, you can be arrested.
Oh,
So,
at any time.
So
anytime.
in Georgia, if I was to be like, hey, what's your name? You say Captain Awesome, you could be arrested for that?
Could be arrested, absolutely, for giving a false name.
Solid.
No, sir. Well, I just wanted to clarify. The Officer Mondo here had asked me for ID and for a trespassing warning, and I know under the state of Florida there's no obligation to provide that. So I just wanted to let him know and have you let him know. I know, but you were saying that we were going to have a problem if I didn't ID for a
If they
trespassing
wanted to
warning.
detain you and trespass you and all the other ramifications, yes. But they chose not to trespass you, so therefore it's not important.
That's
So
why I
you-
clarified, because originally when we came here, she had told me she wanted you trespass.
Right.
She spoke with her manager, they changed their story.
Okay.
So I made sure I got clarification for that. That's
So
why I was
I would have
Your-
been
your-
given a
your fly's
trespass.
down, by the way, so you might want to fix that for me.
Yeah.
If you don't need me for anything else, I'm gonna go ahead about my business. So
But I
clock in.
just wanted to clarify. So if I'm being detained for trespass,
you clarified everything you need, right?
well, I'm asking you if I can clarify.
Did they detain you for trespass? Or did you walk outside on your own?
I walked outside of my
Then
own.
you're not being detained.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
So everybody gets going. This guy's a dick. Hopefully we run into him again today. And homeboy was going fast. So they're going back that way. He's probably coming out the other way. Let's see if I'm right. Alright guys, cops are gone. I'm gonna go back in and say my goodbyes. Make sure everybody's good. Alright. So there you have it guys. Tried to trespass me at first. Then they got in touch with their bosses, found out they couldn't trespass me, and then the cops left. He was not very forthcoming on my question on the ID for the detainment. There he goes again. Thought they were going to get some lunch, but it doesn't look like they are. Looks like they want to play games. that's what it looks like to anybody else, but that's what it looks like to me. Oh, and there they are. So now we got 1, 2, 3.
Power does what it wants, and now they're just more naked about it. Now they just put it right out front and say, this is what we're doing to you folks.